Knights, and welcome to knightcast. Staying ahead of the news, so you don't get left behind. Today is the last day of our pilot schedules. Now it is your chance for your voice to be heard. If you go to Mr. Luco's website and click on a link in the left-hand side of the page, you can vote on which schedule you prefer for next year. Voting is open now until April 13th. On Wednesday, we will have our annual Holy Week liturgy, and that night the talent show will take place in the auditorium from 7 until 10. Come out and have a good time cheering on your fellow knights and their various talents. Go make disciples of all nations. Become part of a Catholic history and outlive the message of the Pope to make disciples of all nations at World Youth Day in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This will happen in July 2013, and you can sign up with Miss Dempsey or online.
Just a few days after announcing that World Youth Day 2013 will be held in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, we now know the official slogan for the next World Youth Day.
Mi complace anunciar ahora que la sede de la próxima Jornada Mundial de la Juventud en el 2013 será Rio de Janeiro.
Benedict XVI made the announcement during Wednesday general audience.
Nella Giornata Mondiale della Gioventù del 2013 a Rio de Janeiro il motto sarà il mandato di Gesù: andate e fate discepoli tutti i popoli. Fin d'ora affido alla preghiera di tutti la preparazione di questi molto importanti appuntamenti. Grazie.
Brazil is a country with the most Catholics. Aside from hosting World Youth Day in 2013, Rio de Janeiro will also host the World Cup in 2014 and the Olympics in 2016.
Looking at the results from SMR Athletics last week, varsity baseball beat McNamara 6-0 over the weekend. On Friday, girls lacrosse crushed Apollo 6th, 17-9, while boys traveled to BVI to remain undefeated in conference play with an 8-7 victory. A game some of you saw streamed live on thewashingtonpost.com. Looking at the SMR sports schedule, Tuesday is a busy day with 3 separate sports having games. First, girls lacrosse will play at O'Connell, the varsity, with the JV home start here at 3:30. JV boys lacrosse will play O'Connell as well, with a face-off at 5:30, and varsity boys lacrosse will be under the lights at 7:15. Finally, softball plays Holy Cross at Chancellor's Run Park, with both games starting at 3:30. Wednesday is another busy day for SMR sports, with girls lacrosse leaving at 11:45 for a game at Rockbridge Academy. Baseball will play Bishop Ireton with the JV home start at 4, and varsity softball will leave at 12:30 for a game at St. John's. JV boys lacrosse will travel to Broadneck with a noon dismissal. Thursday, tennis hosts St. John's at 3:30, and Saturday, track and field has a home invitational, and JV baseball hosts O'Connell starting at noon. Today's SAT word of the day is improvise. Verb, to invent or provide at the spur of the moment. Again, the SAT word of the day is improvise. And today's nightcast with a prayer written by our own XBSS stewards. Dear God, maybe we show compassion even when we are feeling hurt. Teach us to be humble when it's our turn to learn. Aid us with simplicity when our day seems to be too difficult to figure out. And zeal, especially when we have doubt. May we put our trust in you, Lord, that you will grant us the strength to live out these virtues today. Amen.